G'day all you wonderful people, welcome to Adventure Together. My name's Al, trail name Lookout, and this is
Worth It.
Jonas, trail name Worth It, and we are in Stockholm, and he is my guide for the day.
Yes. Yeah, so we're on the southern parts of Stockholm. It's called Södermalm. It's kind of the hipster place. So if you look around, this is close to a place called Mariatorget. This is Mariatorget, and it's an old square. And why I wanted to take a look out here is because we have a lot of nice viewpoints coming up over the central part of Stockholm from this perspective. And then also just because you said you wanted to walk around and take pictures of houses and nice architecture.
Yes, be outside in this beautiful weather.
In the rain. It had snow, but now it's rain.
All right, let's go and take a look around. I want my face on a flag one day like that. That's incredible.
But it's a mixture. That's Old Town. That's the castle and the big church. We walked across where I said you could pay 80 crowns to go in and stuff.
So you were saying this is the classic view of Stockholm?
Yeah, it's a beautiful place to come to. It's on the Södermalm, the southern part of Stockholm, and you can see so much of the inner parts of Stockholm, right? We walked in the dark yesterday when Lookout came here to Stockholm. We walked past the central station, and the central station is right there, and we passed the Three Crowns where the Nobel Party is, right? So now we can see it in daylight, and to that part there of Stockholm is the Kungsholmen, which is the western part of the center of Stockholm. Yep. And that's where you have all the police, all the governmental stuff, except for the parliament over here at Old Town. So that's the left side of your screen, and then to the right side of the screen you see a beautiful overlooking part of the Old Town. So you see the pink tower there. That's the big royal church next to the castle, and behind that's the royal castle, right? And behind that is the so-called posh part, you know, where you have Östermalm, the eastern part of Stockholm, in the distance over there. So yeah, it's a pretty good viewpoint of Stockholm. Sadly, it's raining, but otherwise, I think it's still pretty beautiful, even though we have shit weather right now. So behind me, we're back in Old Town now, but it's almost daylight, at least almost gone. It's 2 o'clock and the daylight's almost gone. It's Sweden. Hey, what do you do? So on this side is Skeppsholmen, and that's the old Admiralty. I think I've talked about it yesterday as well. But as you can see off Chapman, that's a ship. That's one of the more famous hostels in Stockholm. It's one of the cheapest and coolest hostels actually in Stockholm. That's so central. So a pro tip if you're coming to Sweden and want a cool place to stay that's very central and still cheaper than the hotels. So off Chapman, the boats, it's permanently there all year around. And behind that you have the old naval base. And then over there on the Kapellholmen, which is next to this another island, behind there was the ship construction back in the days. And actually still today we build some boats and ships for the Navy inside here. So that's actually, at least for me as a military guy in the Navy, it's a funny thing. For some of you out there, you might not care, but that's what we're looking at. Yeah.
So it's been a long day walking around, and it's getting too dark to see anything anymore. And last night we saw quite a lot of the town, so now it's time to make our way back to Worth It's place and have some well-deserved food and put his feet up. Also, Worth It had an operation on his knee just a few days ago, so he's walked around for so many hours with his injured knee, which is incredible. So I'll show you his incredible scar from his operation when we get back. We are back at the apartment now, and Jonas has taken off his pants so he can show you how bad his knee is after the operation.
This doesn't look, it might look bad, but it's not that bad actually.
So what have they done? It looks like they've sewn on a new like kneecap.
I just think this is like padding or something to soak up the blood. They went in with two like cameras just in two holes. So this is, it's not something to feel like I'm a victim of something or it's hard. It's actually brilliant job. It looks worse than it is. And yeah, they took out the bone bit that got loose and struck loose from my bone that hurt, and they also cut away some parts of the menisc, and then they shaved off and some of the damage done to the bone, and that's it basically. It's actually less pain now than before, so all good.
Crazy, man.
All right, so that's my last day with Worth It, Jonas, and I really enjoyed Stockholm, bro. Thank you for taking me around.
Yeah,
and
no worries.
That wraps it up for Stockholm. Tomorrow I'm on my way to Gothenburg, and yeah, new part of the adventure before I go back to London. So yeah, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.
Catch you on the flip side, guys.